Welcome back to Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, here in the dream world of the Thueds. We're helping the Thueds with their burdens so they can go into Sandra and be free. I mean, I wish I just had some Kool-Aid. That would help out so much better, be easier. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. See what his burdens are. How do I get up there? There we go. Alright, dude, what's your burdens? Oh, ruined.
In the weirdness. You're here. Finally. You have to listen to me.
I'm listening, dude. That's why I'm here. What troubles you?
I need to speak with Yngvi. But ever since the dream began, I can't leave this place.
Yngvi.
You must hear this before it's too late.
I will help you if you I will help you. Will you enter Sonder? If I help you, will you enter Sonder? There we go, sorry.
That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Yngvi. Please, I'm begging you. You have to help us.
Sonder is a trap. What do you mean?
The Giant Mother, the one we believe to be Mother, wants us to become her children, to surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume she was Mother? Our Mother Goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to stand against adversity, to unite against those who seek to destroy the Dalriada. And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world burns?
I thought Sonder was every Thued's purpose.
Sonder is an escape. And now, I see it clearer than ever. If we flee into Sonder instead of standing and fighting, we're no longer Dalriada. There is no honor in this. We are on the verge of losing everything. Our identity as Thued. Our very souls.
So you want me to relay your message to Yngvi?
I don't know if it'll be enough, but you have to try. Tell Yngvi that Rune reminds her of the duty of every Dalriada. We stand and fight. We dunny run.
We didn't run.
The Giant Mother is not Mother. She's nothing but a weak, selfish wretch who will see the Thued destroyed.
Let me stand back before you get struck by lightning. If I refuse, you won't enter Sonder anyway. And you don't want to.
I know my plea must sound desperate. If you grant my request, I'll enter Sonder. I'll be thrown into it whether I want it or no. But if that is the only way to save the tribe, then I will do it. I will sacrifice myself for them.
Doubt is lonely. So is this one of these choice things? For Yngvi to at least consider his opinions about dreaming, I'm to deliver them to the tribe's elder. Alright, well, let's go see this other person first before we do that. That sounds like an end quest thing. Let's go see. Wait, we gotta reset the quest again. Put those away. We gotta go. Let's go do this one. Then we'll go do his, I think. Let's do this one first. This guy's sitting on the edge over here.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come, even before we headed to the Mother's chamber.
Who are you exactly?
They call me Jansfer, because that's my name, Jansfer. So that's why they call me that. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Why, where are you headed?
To the Mother's chamber, where we'll dream forever. Munvarth says great black ships that devour the sky will take us there. But I don't know if that's true. He makes things up sometimes. Like that time he told me he brought me a giant's tooth. Turned out to just be a regular old walnut shell. He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head. Always forgetting things. Before I entered the mother's dream, I told myself, Yarnsver, remember to let Monvarth out. And, of course, I forgot. Damned useless head, and rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could.
These guys are funny. And this raven, he told you to come? What were you supposed to let him out of?
His cage. And the cage is back at my house. But not here, on the other side. You know, in the waking world. Because we're in a dream right now, right? Sometimes I mix it up and forget where I even am. It's this stupid head of mine, I swear. If Munvar stays in that cage, he'll starve to death. I left him food, but not enough to last a lifetime. Well, I mean, it'll last a lifetime. Just a short one.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's classic right there. It'll last him a lifetime. Just a short one. Jesus, that's crazy.
You don't have to rub it in. I already feel bad enough. Not only
That
did
was a
I
good
leave him,
line.
But as long as I carry this worry, I can't go deeper into the dream.
And this raven, he told you I'd come?
Yeah, he talks to me a lot. And sometimes he says things that make me really wonder how he even knows them. When I asked him, he just said it's a raven secret. But funny thing, he only talks when it's just the two of us. If anyone else is around, he clams up like a corpse.
Maybe you have some mystical bond and no one else can hear him. And his voice, are you sure it's not just in your head?
Not a chance. The voice in my head sounds like me. Like if I think of something, I hear it the way I say it. Like now, I can hear it just fine. Munvarth, though, he speaks differently. More like a call, kind of. I mean, with real words, because I don't understand Raven talk. But his voice is raspier.
Okay, I'll help.
You will? I do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Thueds, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. I hope I can travel back to the waking world. And please, make sure to apologize to Munvarth for me.
About Monvarth.
Did you manage to free him from the cage?
Oh no, we haven't yet. Okay, not yet.
Of course. I'm not rushing you. But it's probably best to do it before my friend starves to death.
If he starves to death, though, he might be with you. Alright, let's hook that one up. Flight delayed. Alright, let's go help Monvarth. And then we'll go talk to the other girl and tell her it's all bullshit. So how are these guys going to help in the moot if they're all dead? This is my question. I guess it will all be answered at the end. Alright, where's he at? Over here somewhere. Oh, he's outside even. Okay, well, he didn't have anything to say to me. Had been freed. Okay, that was a weird one. Desiree has been freed. I can return to him. Okay. I should have done another gun first. And I would have saved everybody, and they could come out and go to the moot. But now they can't because they're all in the dream world, I guess. They're going to Sondrum. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Alright, dude.
Hello. It is you.
It is me. About
Did you
Munwarth.
manage to free him from the cage?
Yes, I did. Get deal for spark +1.
Thank you. I hope he finds a new home. Or at least some other ravens to keep him company. And I can already feel my burden lifting. Now I can join Mother and Senya in their chamber.
Alright, let's do the last one. What's the last one called? See No Evil? No, that's not it. Doubt is a lonely place. That's another one that's outside because she's outside guarding everybody. Go on, just get up there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. This looks different here. Why is it looking different? Why did it look different? Okay, she's up here. This is the leader or something, isn't it? Oh yeah, this guy. Person. Girl. That's right.
Walker in the weirdness. You return. Welcome.
The voice of the tribes calls you to the moot.
I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Thued tribe are preparing to fall into sleep.
Right, we've done this. I'm here on Ruin's behalf. The Thued tribe worships a giant. Do you wish to join them in the dream?
I will keep watch until everyone enters the land.
Yeah, sure you will.
Once they fall into sleep, I'll decide whether or not to join them. I may simply become a nameless, tribeless Delrida.
Huh, you don't sound very convincing. So you put everybody to sleep and disappear.
That is my honest answer. It's the only one I can give. Words shape reality. You shouldn't use them unless you're certain of the reality you want to create.
Okay.
Ah, Runa. I suppose that means you simply must tell me whatever it is. Just because it is his wish.
I do.
He has told you, I hope, how much he longed to become chieftain. He tried everything to be chosen. One of those attempts nearly cost me my life.
So you put him to sleep.
But among the Thued, ambition is one of the gravest sins. That is why I was chosen as chieftain. I was the only one who did not seek it.
Ruin believes Sonder is a death trap for the Thued. It seems Ruin is trying to challenge your authority, so I don't need to remove his burden. Yeah.
I was chosen, as is the way of the Thued.
Thued, not Thued. Thued.
It was the will of the tribe.
Okay.
As for Runa, he would have thrived as an Ulfrite. I have no idea how he managed to pass our trials. Whatever he's asked of you, know this. Runa has his own reasons for stirring up trouble. So tell me, what is it this time?
Okay, so which one do I want to tell her? It seems Runa is trying to challenge your authority, so I don't need to remove his burden. Believes Sonder is a death trap for the Thued. Challenge your authority, so I don't need to remove his burden. I don't know. This is a toughie. Either one of these could, let's see. Seems he's trying to challenge your authority. I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Does he now? And he's only just come to this realization.
And he's
Now
in there.
that he's in there, and I'm stuck here. Let me guess. He wants to switch places. To take the chieftain's seat while there's still a tribe left to lead.
No, I don't think he did. He didn't say that. That once I'd rid him of his burden, he will be forced into Sonder, even though he doesn't want to. That the giant mother is not Mather, and that Sonder is a shameful escape. Knows that once I told him that I rid him of his burden, he will be forced into Sonder, even though he doesn't want to.
Sacrificing himself for the tribe. That is unlike Runa. It does make me wonder. You don't know Runa like I do. He would never do anything that doesn't serve his ambitions. But entering Sonder goes against his desires. And if someone like him acts against his own nature, it's worth considering why.
He wants to rule. Sandra, what will you decide?
The difference between us is that I face my challenges, while Runa flees from his at all costs. Taking him at his word would be naive, but I cannot ignore what he says. I bear a great responsibility. On the one hand, there is the myth the Thued have followed for centuries. On the other, my own doubts, and the opinion of a man who's known to work against me. Tell me, Walker in the Weirdness. You do not share our
Oh
vision.
man, don't ask me to choose.
What would you do in my place?
Don't ask me to choose. Saunders seems suspicious. You should think carefully before you follow his path. If Sonder is the Thued's dream, perhaps it's better to let go of Dalrita values. Neither one of these sounds good. You should think carefully before you follow this path. If Sonder is the Thued's dream, perhaps it's better to let go of Dalriata values. Perhaps it's better to let go of Dalriata values. I don't know, this is a toughie.
I will. You have my word. You, Walker in the Weirdness, see things in a way the Thued cannot. We've always placed our trust in intuition. And if mine tells me there may be truth in Runa's words, perhaps I should heed by it. Thank you for your involvement. My duty as chieftain is to hear the voices of my entire tribe, even those who are not respected, like Runa. You may leave me to my thoughts now.
Oh, thank you, you're welcome. Okay, let's just go. Alright, we gotta go back to... What's his name now, right? Tell him he's free to go to Sandra. Is that what it says? If you heard what Ruin had to say, I can let him know. Okay. Let's go back to the hole. So it seems like there's some weirdness somewhere here. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so there's a wheel here this time. That wheel wasn't there the last time. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Where's he at? He's up there. Are there stairs here? There are stairs here. And a little stump. Dude.
Envy has proven herself a worthy chieftain. She heard my plea.
She did. That's it. Quest completed. Okay. And okay, that was the... I need to convince... Sleep that I've resolved the remaining burdens. Scoot awaits me at the entrance. Alright, let's go talk to this guy again. I guess. Where's he at? That's water. Oh, just go up here. Where's he at? It says he awaits me at the entrance, but he's not there. There's the entrance, so where is he at? Entrance to Sodom? Okay, this is weird. Okay.
You have come, walker in the weirdness. Jarnsfor, Brunne, Alfield, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have lifted from their shoulders. No matter how great or small their burden, it still bound them, kept them from journeying towards the deepest layer of the dreaming. But now they may step into Mother's chamber, and you shall be granted this privilege as well. After all, this is why you are here, is it not?
I don't know why I'm here. I want Yingwing to attend the moot.
Yes, that is why you will enter Mother's chamber, Walker. The choices that must be made shall be made within.
Ah, more choices.
No matter
More
the
choices.
outcome, you have the gratitude of all Thued. Were it not for you, we could not have embraced the dreaming.
So I'm
We
gonna
could
go
not
dream
have
too.
stood before Mother's chamber.
What awaits me
You
inside?
see my sister Senja, and Mother, whose dreams we have shared, and in whose dreams we long to become one.
Is there anything I should know before entering?
Do not fear. No harm will come to you in the dreaming.
Yeah, so say you.
I know that you are expected, Walker. Indeed, the time has come.
Enter the chamber. Okay, here we go. Okay, so they saved the game, but I don't trust them. Sorry. And that looks like a giant. I can't see where I'm going.
I have watched your journey, Walker in the Wind. I saw how you helped the lost Thued children face their burdens, the weight that kept them from entering this chamber. For that, you have my gratitude. But I know you have your own purpose.
I do.
Now tell me what it is.
I need to retrieve Kanarka's crown. I want Yingwei to attend the moot. I don't yet know what I want. I just keep pushing forward. I'd like to join the tribe in Sonder. First, I have questions. I want this one.
So you have chosen to follow the voice of the tribes and his fading hope. Gerfan, a man who so desperately wished to be a unifier, who carries such a deep thirst for retribution. While I strengthened my bonds with the human children of the Thued tribe, I learned much of his mission. He believes tradition can be a driving force. That some things must unfold as they always have. That is why he waits for Ingavi. But Ingavi's place is here, among us. And when her kin entered my chamber, the Thued Elder's burden was lifted.
Okay.
She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin. All for the ambitions of one old man.
The Thued are needed in the waking world. Yennefer wants the Dalrita to unite and march for Camelot. I need Arthur's helmet to prevent the fall of Avalon. They don't like Arthur, though. None of these guys like Arthur. March for Camelot. She doesn't like war either, probably. This is a toughie. They don't like King Arthur. And they don't want to fight. try this one.
Rebuilding old myths will not undo the inevitable. The past is a graveyard, Walker. If you keep chasing it, if you keep digging up what was buried long ago, you will find yourself in a grave before long.
Yeah, but I keep coming back.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the
Arthur.
giant's stubborn nature. No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives in primitive bets and frivolous games. And so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it. That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility. Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur. I am glad I have finally dreamt of this moment. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. And the children of the other giants.
What's going on?
Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream. Dreaming is something giants grow into with age. Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone, defenseless, condemned to the coldness of death. Cleestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. While I built layer upon layer of my dreaming, she was dying. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream, Cleestra. I will give shelter to the entire Thued tribe, including Ingavi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
Is this true, Arthur?
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign. But I always considered what was best for my people. At least, that was my intention. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from forces that would seek to oppose us. I thought that my return would restore balance, that I could prevent Avalon's fall.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, Human King. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes to claim the crown. Those were the terms of the sacred pact, but you will have to manage without the Thued. They will all come with me into Sonder. I will care for them as if they were my own children. And I will save them from this world's corruption.
The fall of Avalon must be stopped, and contrary to what Arthur claims, he does not need to be a part of that. The dreaming is not the only layer of reality where life and the future exist. I have walked many others. Ingvi has fulfilled her duty to the tribe. Now she must fulfill her duty to Dalrita. I demand it as one who has aided the Thued. Okay, well, we don't want to be an ass. Must be stopped, and contrary to Arthur's claims, he does not need to be a part of that. The dreaming is not the only layer of reality where life and the future exist. I have walked many others. We don't want to demand anything. That's just not going to work, I don't think.
And what kind of worlds were they, Walker? Were they open to all? Or did they demand a terrible price for the mere chance to exist within them? Whether this is reckless bravado or blind faith in the King's promises, my stance on Ingvi remains unchanged. Our meeting ends here, Walker. You will have to dream what lies beneath the King's threat without the blessing of the Thued tribe. Leave now and let us dream.
What if I just went back to Ingvi and said, hey, I need your help. Can't you just hang out for a little while longer? Okay, now where am I? The decision about Ingvi's future has been made. Time to bring her the news. Campfire still there. Alright, let's see what kind of bad decisions we made.
Walker in the weirdness. You return. Welcome.
Mother is waiting for you in Sonder. Your burden is lifted. The mother has spoken. But I want you to make your own choice.
And you won't tell me what she said? Do you want me to oppose Mother if my decision goes against her wishes? No, Walker in the weirdness. I will not allow you to manipulate me. If you refuse to tell me what Mother has asked, I will enter Sonder and ask her myself.
Yeah, we'll tell you. Sure, why not? You're not a child. Why are you so afraid of her? A true mother loves her children unconditionally and lets them lead the nest. You're not a child. You don't have to do everything your mother tells you to do.
Afraid? I never thought of it that way. I always believed I was afraid of the world. Not of Mother's will.
Okay.
But now, as you give me a choice, there is something I must confess. Deep down, I've always felt that Sonder was not my destiny. I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world. I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemist's Guild. Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the first time in my life, I feel free.
Her burden has been lifted. Can we count on your presence at the moot?
I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe. But, well, he summoned me, so I will come. There is a reason why the Thued made me their elder. My power, despised by the other Delrida, is truly unrivaled. And on the battlefield, a skilled Thued is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Mather's fury.
What will happen to the tribe?
The Thued. We have long been divided between those who follow Mother and those who are deaf to her call. Or at least, that's what we believed. That they were cowards, unfaithful, ungrateful wretches. But I was never convinced by those words. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path. even at the cost of eternity. Deep down, I admired them. I am still Thued, and I am young. When I come of age, I can bring more Thued into this world. Perhaps even with the help of those who return home one day.
Are you not afraid they will be different from the Thued you know? How do you think of the rest of the Dalrita will react?
It's hard to say, but I don't truly care.
I don't really care.
They will either accept us, or they won't. But who knows? Perhaps this time we will grow closer to them. I've always thought they envied our direct connection to Mother. With Mother gone, perhaps we will finally build a true rapport.
Are you not afraid they will be different from the Thued you know?
I am certain they will be. They will believe what they choose to believe. It will be a new beginning. My role as elder was to guide the Thued of old to the dreaming. But those who come after them will live in the waking world, and I will guide them too. At last, I will be allowed to grow up. And I'll admit, I cannot wait.
Do you regret not entering
I
Sonder?
will always wonder what Sonder would have been like. And I know my heart will grieve for my kin. But something tells me this path is not closed to me forever. If there truly is a place we go after death, perhaps it is Sonder. That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. Maybe he was right. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder. I will see my tribe again. And finally, I will meet Mother. That is what I have decided to believe.
Good for you, girl. Good for
See
you,
at
go
the
girl.
moot, Walker in the Weirdness. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Divided we fall. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, here's something that's been on my mind while this dialogue was going on. Time is it? It's just after midnight. What will happen? Let's look at the quests. Okay, so the Thued Giant's Blessing. Okay, so I haven't done that yet. Okay, so that's still on the table. She's not going to like me, though. So life is going to be interesting. The life in a game is going to be interesting. Alright, so we'll do that next. We put this quest on, and we can do that right here. We got to go talk to the giant. She already doesn't like me. Let's see what Arthur has to say. He's, let me see, the bonfire was over here. Let's go see what Arthur has to say. About the mother giant. Why couldn't the giants live alongside the Dalrita? Why did they have to sleep?
And what do you think would have become of Avalon if the warlike Dalrita, already revering the giants as they are now, had the chance to worship them as living, active beings?
Don't know.
The giants were too powerful to remain among us, especially on lands gifted to the tribes of the Dalrita. There were those among us who demanded their complete destruction, That I would not allow. It was already punishment enough that they enslaved their own children and used them as a bargaining tool. I do not blame the Thued mother for her anger. She has every right to it.
Is it true what she said about the children of the giants, that you enslaved them?
At the time, I saw no other way. We had no way to control the giants, and we couldn't allow them to form an alliance with the Foredwellers. So we resorted to deception. The giants are cunning creatures. Had we not gained the upper hand, they would have turned on us at the first opportunity. I am not proud of it, but war follows its own cruel laws.
That guy's a good voice actor. I have to go look him up. That argument is growing tiresome.
It is. And you should stop asking questions when you already know the answer. That way, you won't be so easily bored.
That's pretty good. Alright, let's get it back to time, daytime. Alright. Let's call it here. Before we go up there to where a giant is somewhere here. Is that quest still marked up? Looks like it is. Rise the mountain, face the storm. Is that the quest? The Thued giant blessing. Yeah, we're here. But it looks like the marker's in some other place, because the giant's up there. But the marker... Oh, there's other markers, that's why. Yeah, it's up there. Okay. Alright, so we're going to call it a video right here in front of the giant statue of... Who knows? I guess that's the mother. I don't know. Anyway, if you're watching, thanks for watching. See ya.